Welcome to G War Chronicles, episode 8. This episode is entitled I Can't Believe It, and the name of this single was called I See Their Faces. Let's go. Close my eyes, I can see their faces. Hope these feds ain't building cases. Yeah. Yeah. You see their cases. Yeah. Pesos.
Modus the one.
I close my eyes, I can see their faces. I close my eyes, I can see their faces. I hope the feds ain't building cases. I hope the feds ain't building cases. Let's go. I close my eyes, I can see their faces. I close my eyes, I can see their faces. I hope the feds ain't building cases. Let's go. I hope the feds ain't building cases. Let's go. You ever had a hot gun in your waist and blood on your shoes? Cause the nigga witness said some bullshit to you. Hold up. Trust me, homie, I know all about it. The victim some things I can't talk about it. Hold up, I won't dare utter. Make 11 sound crazy when that thing stutter. Hold up, I'll leave you red covered. Wait. That'll be available. That song will be available at the end of the episode. And it'll be a link for you to, listen to it at your pleasures. The song Jail Call is up there as well. But let's get into this, man. Episode 8. Man, we are moving. I didn't want to continue from the jailhouse celebrity, but this kind of go into it. And I was thinking about this day in particular. It was crazy, this little thing I had to go through. So, the name of this episode is I Couldn't Believe It. So, as you know from the last episode, when I was talking about the jailhouse celebrity, that I had a public case. Everything about my case was on the news. I was in the paper at least 2-3 times a week. That shit was getting crazy. So, this particular time, I'm in my tears, shit. So it's like, it's April. It's April because the feds don't got our case yet. The state took our case. The state had our case first. And I'm glad the feds took it because the state had us for like 8 charges. 9 charges. The motherfucking feds took it. It got minimized to 3. We pled guilty to count 1, count 2, and they dropped count 3. Right? So it was kind of good that the feds came and took it because the state would have knocked us over our head. Crazy. So this one particular day, so it's like May. So niggas like, yo, you on the news again, bruh? So I'm like, wait a minute, all right, we ain't got no court case coming up. Everybody's in custody. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Actually, let's go back. Let's go back till I found out till my co-defendant turned himself in. My co-defendant Randy. I'm gonna get to him real shortly. So I'm in the chair. Nigga like, yo, you on the news, bro? So I'm like, all right, bet. Let me see what's going on, yo. So I see that we got a court date coming up and shit. So my co-defendant turns himself in. Now, we was all running. I'm saying I was the third to get caught. He was still out there. He was Gucci. So for him to turn himself in, for me to look at the news and see that he was in custody, I'm like, fuck, he must have got tired of running or something. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, my co-defendant Randy was the one who was on the run still. My co-defendant Devion, he gave a statement, but then he switched his statement. It doesn't matter. His statement got everybody locked up. And my co-defendant Hoyer, he never gave a statement. All right. So it come time for me to go to court and shit. No, I'm tripping. This is not May. I'm already booked. This is my birthday. Okay, yeah, let's go back. I'm bucking with the times and shit. My bad, y'all. Okay, this was March because I got booked in February. This was March. Now, they didn't have enough evidence to indict me. My one co-defendant, he changed his statement, and then my other co-defendant never snitched. So it was like, all right, being that his other co-defendant turned himself in, let's talk to him. So, all right, cool. So it's March 28th. I go to court. March 28th. They called Devion out first. So it's me, my lawyer, prosecutor, his lawyer, him. We standing at the ends. So we looking at each other, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, he's shaking his head, yo, I'm sorry, giving me all that, you know what I'm saying? So they asked him, what you here to do today? He said, I'm not testifying. It was like, fuck you mean you not testifying? We made a deal. He was like, nah, I got coerced. They told me to say this, that, and third. So I'm like, all right, bet, cool. That's what's up. So the prosecutor was like, yo, let us talk to his other co-defendant, Hoyer, David Estevito. I hit him in the bullpen, barking, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I ain't. So I already know he not testifying. So my mom, I'm going home. I'm going to have until about, it's March. So I'm going to have about April, May, June. I'd have had about 3 months till the feds took my case. I'd have had 3 months on the street to get it popping. Right? So, boom, I'm sitting there feeling like John Gotti, that motherfucker. Neither co-defendant snitched. My other co-defendant just turned himself in, so I ain't even worried about him. But that's, he's solid, so I ain't tripping. So, judge was like, yo, prosecutor was like, yo, we need 24 hours to holler at his other co-defendant to see what's good. You know what I'm saying? So the judge was like, all right, I grant you 48 hours. It's my birthday, March 30th. So when I get back to the tier that day, I'm confident I'm going home. I'm like, yo, you can have all my shit. You can have the shoes, the shit in the locker, the food. You can have all this shit. The lawyer like, yo, you want to leave from the jail or you want to leave from the court? Man, I'm leaving from the court. Tell my people to bring me some clothes. Like, that ain't about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm making hella plans. Like I said, I gave my entire locker away. Everything. So, that day go by. I call Randy's wife, Erica. So I'm like, yo, she answers the phone. I'm like, yo, you talk to my boy? She like, yeah, he Gucci, he cool. I'm like, all right, bet. Say no more. You good? She like, yeah, I'm good. We hang up. Bang. So March 30th, my birthday, get me up like 4:30. I say my goodbyes to everybody on the tier. In my mind, I ain't gonna see these niggas again. My next time in custody is gonna be federal custody. Cause I have a federal case, but they gotta go through the motions. So go to court. Now it's 3 bullpens because it's 3 jails. It's Riverside, Pamunkey. Yeah, it's a jail called Pamunkey. P-A Monkey. Pamunkey. It's Riverside, Pamunkey, and what the fuck is it? And Walsall. Walsall is the place where Chris Brown is from. That little ass town. They got a federal holding out there too. Virginia. So go to court. The judge had the nerve to say, "Good morning, Mr. Bryant. Happy birthday." So I said, "Yeah, man. I think that's what's up." So, like I said, so it's 3 bullpens. Let me go back a little bit. It's 3 bullpens. I'm high as shit. It's 3 bullpens. So my bus get there first. I'm in Riverside. So I hear the other bus pull in. I see a bunch of niggas walk in. I'm like, yo, it's a nigga named Randy in there with y'all? They like, nah. I'm like, I bet. That's what's up. The other jail come in. I see them come in. I don't see him there neither. I'm like, bet. That's what's up. I'm going home. Shit gonna be lit for a couple of months. I got a couple of months to hit the ground. I got shit I gotta do. I gotta take care of my colleagues. Like, you know what I mean? So we get upstairs and shit. We get in the courtroom. The judge is like, good morning, Mr. Bryant. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, whatever. All right, thank you, Your Honor. He said, well, if everything goes right, Mr. Bryant, you'll be released from court today. Did you have clothes? My lawyer was like, yeah, he has his clothes. My pops was in the courtroom. My little brother was in the courtroom at this time. You know what I'm saying? I had a few homies in the courtroom. We was Gucci. So out the back door, like he didn't even come through the regular door. Out the back door, this nigga Randy comes walking in. So I'm like, the fuck? I didn't see him come in with the other 2 buses, but they snatched him from outside and groomed him or some shit. So I'm like, it just don't feel right the way he walking towards the judge shit. Like, something don't look right. I look back, look at my pops. My pops even give me that look like, son, something don't feel right about this. You know what I'm saying? So same setup as before. It's me, my lawyer, prosecutor, his lawyer, him. Now, unlike me and my first codeine, when I told y'all we was looking at each other, you know what I'm saying? Basically mouth and shit. We couldn't talk, but we just, reading each other's lips. I'm looking down at him, and that nigga could not look me in my motherfucking face at all. He did not look me in my face at all. He held his head straight, knowing that my eyes was burning a hole in his face. Like, bruh, like, I'm even like, fuck it, Randy. I'm whispering, Randy, like, yo, what's up, bruh? Like, he looked stone faced, like, pale. So I'm like, oh, shit. Say like Randy Dyson. Yeah, I'm putting it out there. His name is Randy Dyson. Say like Randy Dyson, you know what you're here to do today? He was like, yeah, I'm pleading guilty. I said, what you pleading guilty to? He said to, being the fourth man involved in the gun store robbery. Okay. Is anybody that you was with at that robbery in the courtroom with you today? He said, yes. They said, point to him. And that nigga turned to the left and pointed to me. Damn, I dropped my head. My head hit the mic and Nathan. That's crazy. I dropped my motherfucking head like, oh shit. Like, me and this nigga was bros, yo. And when my lawyer was even like, yo, you sure? My lawyer was like, before I went upstairs, she came to see me. She's like, you sure? Like, you sure about this guy? I'm like, yeah, I'm Gucci. Like, if anybody not gonna hold my hand, this nigga a motherfucking stepper. Like, you know what I mean? She was like, all right, let's play ball. Man, when that nigga pointed to me, and back in those days when you wasn't handcuffed and then like your feet was free and everything, so my body just naturally walked towards his. Like, nigga, that motherfucking deputy jumped on my ass so quick. Up, don't do it. Hand on the gun and everything. Like, nigga, don't do it. So I'm at this point, I have a tear in my eye, like, oh my god, like this nigga just testified against me. And secondly, I'm crying because I gave all my shit away, and I gotta get all my shit back when I get to the fucking jail. But that's another thing. But I'm just like, yo, this nigga just fucking testified against me, yo, like, so. We yelling, screaming, we trying to get at each other and shit. He trying to defend himself, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, they offered me life, bro, they offered me life too. Look at the paper. They offered all of us life. That's like, a lot of people get it fucked up in the feds. Like, listen, bro, if you see maximum of life, the maximum of any of the charges could be life. It could be 0 to life, 2 to life, 8 months to life. Like, that's just the back number. You are not going to get that shit if you cop out. Now, if you go to trial, there's a whole different guideline, thing. But, man, listen, I had 3 consecutive charges. They dropped 1, so I had 2. Had brandishing a firearm in the commission of a robbery. They gave me 7 years for that. Consecutive to interfering with interstate commerce, I got 3 years for that. And they ran that shit bow-legged. If anybody don't know what bow-legged mean, they mean consecutive on top of each other. It ain't the big number, eat the small number. It's stacked on top of each other. So, we get to the bullpen. I tell everybody in the fucking bullpen, yo, that nigga that just came in there is a fucking rat. He's a fucking rat. He's a fucking rat. So he like, yo, man, they offered me life. We gonna be friends for life. I said, yeah, motherfucker. If we stay true to the shit, yeah. Like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, we in this together, nigga. What the fuck? Nigga offered you life, so what? Nigga, they offered me life too. If you get 2 years and I get 30 years, if that's how I play out, then nigga, that's how I play out, bro. Like, the fuck? And that's how the feds get you. Like, we could all have the same charge, but if I got 2 felonies, you got 1 felony, and he don't got no felonies, the same charge that get him 9 months can get me 4 years and get you 18 years, all because we gonna fall in different categories and different guidelines. So the feds will get you for traffic charges. If you was on probation when you caught any charge, They're gonna do what they call the pre-sentence investigation. Like they're gonna do everything in their power to scare you up. Like don't fucking any nigga that tell you I fear the feds, he gonna fucking snitch. I said that. Yes, I said that. If a nigga say, yo, all I fear, and I hear a lot of rappers, a lot of niggas say, yo, all I fear is the feds. Nigga, if you fear it, then you gonna bow down to it, nigga. If you say you fear the feds, then you gonna rap. Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so this nigga gonna tell me, gonna ask me is we gonna be friends for life, and I was able to get loose a tad bit and spit on this bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. I mean, that's the lowest form of disrespect that you could do to a person, spit on them. You know what I'm saying? And it was a long ride back to the motherfucking jail, and when I walked in, niggas on the tail was like, he did it, huh? I'm like, yeah, man. But I'm gonna need all that shit back too. I would need every motherfucking bag of chips I gave out this motherfucker. My shit was stacked in it too. But yeah, and I could have been free for a little bit and could have fought my case on the street, but that was the reason why they held me. And this was in March. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get sentenced till September. So you could imagine. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of days like this and a lot of stories I forgot. A lot of things I probably won't be able to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't remember. I mean, but I'm just giving y'all bits and pieces on what led up to me getting sentenced. And how the whole story went, you know what I mean? Let y'all know how crooked the fucking feds is, yo. But I'm gonna wrap up this episode, man. It was called, I Can't Believe It, and I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Out of all niggas that was gonna snitch, I never would have fucking bet in a million years that Randy would have did that. When I tell you, solid nigga, stepper, certified, like he was a good dude on the street from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And he just couldn't take the pressure, yo. You know what I mean? It's my fault for putting niggas in position to even tell on me like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you live and you learn, yo. You know what I mean? And I'm not even gonna put the song on the back end of this. Just go to the link, click the link. The song is gonna be available right next to this episode. So enjoy that. Next episode 9, I'll probably have an interview for y'all for somebody else. I'm gonna chill on my story for a couple of weeks, but definitely it was good speaking with y'all. The podcast is popping. Once again, you can check the page out at G-Walk Chronicles on YouTube. I'm going to be moving this to Spotify shortly. Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So be on the lookout for that. And pesos, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. G-Walk Chronicles. Let's get this.